A man cheating on his girlfriend caused his whole family to be cursed. Cheating just doesn't affect the cheater in their relationship. It could literally affect everybody who you love in your life. Why I ask you guys to get a reading before I agree to do any spiritual work for you. I ask you guys to get a reading because oftentimes clients will call me and they think they know what's going on in their situation, only to get a reading to find out what they think is going on is not really everything that's going on. A client called me for a court case situation. She needed a reading for it. And, when we started the reading, we thought it was just going to be cut and dry. Let's see, is this person going to be able to get off? Is their sentence going to be able to be reduced or what? Start the reading and find out some whole other stuff that's going on with this situation. Basically what happened is our whole family has been attacked spiritually because one of her sons played with her, was messing around with this girl, wasn't taking her serious, was dating other women, putting her to the side, had a serious relationship, but then using this other young lady to just kind of have sex with. The young lady, of course, she got mad, she got fed up, and she broke his serious relationship up that he had. And then she ended up getting pregnant later on down the line. And then he ghosted her after she got pregnant. And then her and her mother cursed his whole family. Since her and her mother cursed his whole family, my client has had 3 children facing major court cases. 2 of them could have almost killed each other because they had a shootout. It's been so much. So that's why I asked you guys to get a reading before I agree to do any spiritual work. So I'm going to let you guys hear a little bit of the reading that was done. Of course, I didn't mention any names, but I'll let you guys hear a little bit of the reading as I was doing it to just get understanding of how intricate things can be. And I hope you guys enjoy this. But this is what is involved in a court case working. It's not just a simple ABC 1, 2, 3. There's a lot of different components involved in doing court case work for people. All right, so basically what I see is that your oldest son left her out in the cold by herself in the past. So she's mad about that. So basically, she put a hex on your oldest son so that he would come back to her, take care of the child, and work out their relationship. But your older son came back. He was having a problem because he was mad at his younger brother for not paying him. And so basically, she put some work in on the younger brother so that they could have a fight or discord, or so the younger brother would basically be hexed or cursed for not paying the older brother the money back. The mother of the baby's mama is also working with this hex and this spell towards the younger brother just to get justice for the older brother. So it's causing all these problems where the younger brother got locked up and is waiting for his trial to be completed because of the work that was done by the baby's mother and the mother in conjunction together. So this took a minute to figure out, but now you see why I asked you to get a reading, right? Before we do work. Right? So basically, the mother and the daughter is putting work on the oldest son because he left the baby's mama and left her without no money. Now they're messing with his finances as well, so that a lot of people haven't paid him the money that they owe him doing his alternative activities. So basically, he just don't know what's going on. He just feel like he's being betrayed by everybody. But the truth is they stopped him from making money. They stopped him from having success. They stopped him until he was willing to come back and fix the relationship where he left the baby's mama and take care of the child and be with her. They put work on him so that he would stop cheating and would offer her stability. And whatever it took The spirits are fighting his good luck and success. That's why your two sons had a fight and they tried to out each other over some money. It's not just that situation. That's why things in their life, period, has been rubbing off on other people from the work that they put on your oldest son. When he comes in contact with other people, there's chaos, there's fightings, there's this, there's that. And they're having bad luck from the work from the baby's mama and the baby's mama's mother. And I still see that they hired somebody to do the work, but they're working together to get the work done. You see what I'm saying? So now that work has to be removed in order to clear the situation in conjunction with the court case work. So that's why I asked y'all to get readings before I do work, because this type of stuff I would have never saw without sitting down and analyzing, talking to the spirit and doing a reading. So that's why. So basically, since the mother and the baby's mama put the work in to get even with the oldest son for leaving her while she was pregnant, leaving her, not speaking to her with no money, just left her high and dry. What they did is they put work on the whole family. The youngest son, the baby's father, who left the baby's mother, your youngest son, your whole family, just to get even. And basically the result, as you can see, was your youngest son's baby's mother of pregnancy being affected. It's like the spirits is affecting that pregnancy, which has nothing to do with your oldest son's relationship with the baby's mother. But you see how the spirits retaliate? They do eye for an eye. So we're going to take care of all of that and then do the court case work so that it will go smoothly. And that's why, guys, you got to get a reading, and the right reading first, to make sure that you're able to solve the problem before you just go in and do work. Because there are so many things that are missing and hidden in these situations that if you don't see it, you can't do the work right. So some people will do your court case and just do a plain old court case, right? But for me to do the court case, I need to know who the lawyer is. I need to know who the judge is. I need to know who the DA is. I need to know who the lawyer representing the defendant is. I need to know everything about the case, because I'm working on everybody. I'm not just doing a simple court case work. Playing around with women, being a player, a cheater, causes so much harm. It causes more harm to not just the cheater, but to the cheater's family. Now his family is paying for everything that he's done. Be careful who you go out and hurt and think you're just getting away with it. Everybody has to pay in the end. Cheating on a woman does not just hurt her. It could literally hurt you and your whole family and your whole life. Because there's many women that will call a practitioner to go out there and put that work in. Be careful what y'all do, because it might just come back to you. So recap, my client that called me, the mother, basically her whole family has been cursed because her son cheated on this young lady. Since her family has been cursed, what has happened is her two sons have gotten into it, a physical altercation where there was a pow. They could have unalived each other, but instead, her youngest son's baby's mother got pow. Still alive, still living, but got pow. Also, the youngest son ends up in jail because of the altercation of not paying the older brother his money back with their extracurricular activities. Her daughter is facing jail time because of a pow incident with her friend and a innocent bystander being pow-powed as a result. All these cases, and then my client, the mother, is having problems, finances, her job, different things like that. Now, we've already done a working for my client, the mother, and her finances are now coming through. They're getting better. But the whole family has faced an ordeal of obstacles since the work has been done. And it's just a very intricate circumstance. So you guys Make sure you're getting the right reading. Make sure you guys are checking all the boxes before you do the work. This case is just it's just one of those cases. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a great day.